Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel and welcome to this lesson on tenses. If you have ever been confused about when to say I go, I went or I will go, don't worry. This video will make tenses super easy for you. Let's begin by understanding what tenses are and why they matter. Tenses are like the clock of English sentences. They help us understand when an action is happening. There are three main types: present tense for now, past tense for before, and future tense for later. Each type is further divided into four categories. Don't worry, we'll go through them one by one. Every tense in English has four forms, each serving a unique purpose. Number 1, simple, describes basic actions. Number 2, continuous, highlights actions that are ongoing or in progress. Number 3, perfect, focuses on actions that are already completed. Number 4, perfect continuous, captures actions that occurred over a period of time and may still be relevant. Now let's explore tense in detail along with their subcategories and examples to make things crystal clear. At first, about present tense. The present tense has four subcategories, each with its own unique purpose and formula. Number 1, present simple. This is used to describe habits, facts, and scheduled events. The formula is subject plus base verb, and we add s or es with third person singular subjects. Example, he walks to school. Notice how walks tells us about a regular habit. This is what present simple does. It talks about what happens generally. Number 2, present continuous. We use this to describe actions that are happening right now or around the current time. The formula is subject plus is or am or are plus verb plus ing. For example, I am reading a book. Here, am reading tells us the action is ongoing at the moment. So, whenever you want to describe something happening now, use this form. Present perfect. This form is for actions that were completed recently but still have some connection to the present. The formula is subject plus has or have plus past participle. Example, she has finished her homework. See, how has finished shows that the homework is done and might still be relevant now. Number 4, present perfect continuous. This one is for actions that started in the past and are still happening or just finished, emphasizing the duration. The formula is subject plus has or have, been plus verb plus ing. For example, they have been playing for 2 hours. Have been playing tells us the action started earlier and is either continuing or just finished. It emphasizes the ongoing nature of the activity. So these are the four subcategories of the present tense. Now let's dive into the subcategories of the past tense. The past tense is all about actions that happened before. Understanding this will help you describe different kinds of actions in the past more accurately. Number 1, past simple. This is used for actions that are completely finished in the past. The formula is subject plus past verb. For example, he walked to school. This tells us the action is done and dusted. Number 2, past continuous. This is for actions that were ongoing at a particular time in the past. The formula is subject plus was or were plus verb plus ing. For example, I was reading a book. Here the focus is on the fact that the action was in progress at that time. Number 3, past perfect. This tense is for actions that were completed before another action in the past. The formula is subject plus had plus past participle. For instance, she had finished her homework before dinner. Notice how one action happened first followed by another action. Number 4. Past perfect continuous. Finally, this tense shows actions that are ongoing in the past up until another action occurred. The formula is subject plus had been plus verb plus ing. For example, they had been playing for 2 hours when it started raining. This tells us the action of playing continued for some time before it was interrupted by the rain. And that's it for the subcategories of the past tense. Once you understand this, you can describe past events in a much more precise way. Now let's explore the subcategories of the future tense. Tense helps us describe actions that are going to happen in the future in different ways. Number 1. Future simple. We use this for action that will simply happen in the future. The formula is subject plus will plus base verb. For example, he will walk to school. It's straightforward and talks about a future action. Number 2. Future continuous. This is used for action that will be ongoing at a certain time in the future. The formula is subject plus will be plus verb plus ing. For instance, I will be reading a book. This shows the action will be in progress at a specific future moment. Number 3. Future perfect. This is for actions that will be completed before a specific time in the future. The formula is subject plus will have plus past participle. For example, she will have finished her homework by 8 p.m. It means the action of finishing homework will be done by that time. Number 4. Future perfect continuous. Finally, this tense describes actions that will have been ongoing for some time by a certain point in the future. The formula is subject plus will have been plus verb plus ing. For example, they will have been playing for 2 hours by the time you arrive. Here, it's clear that the action playing continues for a period leading up to another future event. And that's how the future tense is divided into its subcategories. Each one allows us to express future events in a more specific and meaningful way. Let's now take a look at some common mistakes people make with tenses. By understanding this, you can avoid confusion and speak more clearly. Number 1. Mixing tenses in a sentence. One of the most common mistakes is mixing tenses in the same sentence. For example, I go to school and played football. Here we have got go in the present tense and played in the past tense, which doesn't match. The correct sentence is I go to school and play football. Notice how both actions are in the present tense, making the sentence clear and consistent. Number 2. Misusing continuous tenses. Another mistake is using continuous tenses when they are not needed. For example, I know the answer. This sentence doesn't make sense because know is a stative verb, not an action verb. So we don't need the continuous form. The correct sentence is I know the answer. Here we use the simple present tense to describe something true in general or right now. So remember, don't mix tenses in one sentence and be careful with when to use continuous tenses. Once you get these little details right, your English will sound much smoother. Now guys, look at this table. It shows the 12 types of tenses along with their structure. This table is designed to help you memorize them easily so you can apply them in your real life English, both in writing and speaking. Congratulations on completing this lesson. Tenses are the foundation of clear communication, so mastering them will help you speak and write English confidently. Practice is key. Try using example in your daily life. Remember, keep your sentence consistent and accurate. Mistakes are just stepping stones to improvement. Thanks for watching and don't forget to like, share and subscribe for more lessons. See you in the next video.